Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, 11th chapter, text 12 onwards. Saritira Gatam Krishnam Bhagnarjunam Athahayat Ramam cha Rohini Devi Kidandam Balakir Bhisam. That is, once after the uprooting of the Jamarajuna trees, Rohini Devi went to call Rama and Krishna, who had both gone to the riverside and were playing with the other boys with deep attention. The purport of Prabhupada Maharaj says, Mother Jasoda was more attached to Krishna and Balaram than Rohini Devi was. Although Rohini Devi was the mother of Balaram, Mother Jasoda sent Rohini Devi to call Rama and Krishna from their play, since it was the right time for lunch. Therefore, Rohini Devi went to call them, breaking their engagement in play. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Sarata Darshantika says that to show how Krishna and Balaram were controlled more by Yasoda's affection than by Rohini's, Sukadev tells another pastime which occurred at the same day after the breaking of the Jamarajana trees. Rohini called Krishna and Balaram, who had both gone to play on the bank of the Jamuna. Yasoda went Rohini to call the boys because sent Rohini to call the boys because she wanted them to take lunch. Toshiba Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Vaishnava Darshan says, the activities after being tied up are described with the intention of showing the daily attention Jasoda paid to Krishna with the greatest affection. This is described until verse 20. There are various versions and orders of the verses. It will be explained according to the Gaudiya Sampradaya editions. Krishna and Balaram had gone to the bank of the Jamuna. Why? He had broken the two trees which are situated on the bank. It describes an event right after breaking the trees. He went there afterwards. Rohini called Krishna, whose heart was attracted to playing, thinking he was hungry because of fatigue from playing, or she was worried about that he may perform another similar activity. Rohini was sent by Jasoda because Jasoda was busy preparing his meal. Calling Krishna implies she called Balaram also, since out of affection for both, she considered them one. So, in the next verse, that is verse 13, it is said that Nopayatam Jadahutau Krida Sangena Putrako Josudam Prasyamasa Rohini Putravatsalam. That is, because of being too attached to playing with the other boys, Krishna and Balaram didn't return upon being called by Rohini. Therefore, Rohini sent Mother Jasoda to call them back because Mother Jasoda was more affectionate to Krishna and Balaram. Then the purport of Prabhupada Maharaj says, Jasoda Prasyamasa, this very word show that since Krishna and Balaram didn't care to return in response to the order of Rohini, Rohini thought that if Jasoda called, they would have to return, but Jasoda is more affectionate to Krishna and Balaram. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Sarartha Darshantika says, when Krishna and Balaram didn't respond to her call, Rohini sent Jasoda because she knew that Jasoda had more affection for the two boys and therefore she could attract them. So Srila Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Vaishnava Darshan says that Rohini, when Krishna and Balaram didn't come to her because they were attached to playing with their friends, she sent Jasoda since with her great affection she was capable of grabbing them by her hands and bringing them back. Why did she do this? She was affectionate to the two boys. She wanted to bathe and feed them. So, in this way, there are so many comments on this verse. So I would like to speak verse 14. Yudandam sa sutam bhari Ativelam Sahakradam Yasudha Jo Havit Krishnam Putra Sneha Smutastani. That means Krishna and Balaram being attached to their play, were playing with the other boys, although it was very late. Therefore, Mother Yashoda called them back for lunch. Because of her ecstatic love and affection to Krishna and Balaram, milk flowed from her breast. The purport Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says the word Ajohabit means calling them again and again. Krishna and Balaram, she called, please come back, you are late for your lunch, you have prayed sufficiently, come back. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that Yashoda called Krishna and Balaram again and again. She called the boys from a distance because she feared that they would run away if she come close. Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Vaishnava Darshan says, her heart overcome with indescribable affection, she called out many times to Krishna who was playing with the boys, or she called to Krishna, her son, and Balaram, his elder brother, because it was getting late. In this way, I'd like to speak another verse, that is verse 15. So, here it is said that Krishna Ravindakya Tatai Stanam Piba Adam Vihare Kyutkantha Krida Srantosi Putraka. That Mother Yashoda said, my dear son Krishna, lotus-eyed Krishna, come here and drink the milk of my breast. My dear darling, you must be very tired because of hunger and the fatigue of playing so long. There is no need to play anymore. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that Yashoda repeated Krishna's name several times from far off so that he would hear. Jiva Goswami in Laghu Vaishnava Darshan says that she repeatedly called him so he could hear from far away and also to reveal her obstinacy. She called with affection, O lotus-eyed baby, to make him come quickly. Though she was actually afraid for her safety, she said they must be tired and hungry since she was worried about telling anything inauspicious to them. She thought that Balaram would bring him by force since he followed her orders. Thus he called Balaram. And in verse 16 it is said that He Rama Gacchata Dasu Sanuja Kulanandana Pratar Eva Kritahara Tat Bhavan Bhaktum Marati. My dear Baladev, best of our family, please come immediately with your younger brother Krishna. You both ate in the morning, and now you ought to eat something more. So, Sripad Jiva Goswami, Laghu Vaishnava Darshan says, she addressed Balaram as the son of the dynasty so that Krishna would come quickly out of envy. It can also be an address to him. Another person is Krida Santa, Si Putraka, O son, you are tired from playing. Putraka indicates a show of mercy out of affection. So in verse 17 it said, Pratikshate Tam Dasarha Bhokhyamano Brajadipah Ehi Avayo Priyam Dehi Swagriham Jata Balakah. Sorry. So, in the translation it is said, Nanda Maharaj, the king of Braja, is now waiting to eat. O my dear son Balaram, he is waiting for you. Therefore, come back to please us. All the boys playing with you and Krishna should now go to their homes. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada Maharaj says that it appears that Nanda Maharaj regularly took his food with his two sons, Krishna and Balaram. Yashoda told the other boys, now you should go to your homes. Father and son generally sit together. So Mother Yashoda requested Krishna and Balaram to return, and she advised the other boys to go home so that their parents should not have to wait for them. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur in Sarata Darshan Tika says that your father is sitting but he will not eat. without you? Why are you giving hunger pangs to your father? All the boys playing with you should now go to their homes. Your parents are also in difficulty like us, so please go and satisfy them. Yashoda said these things to stop the boys from playing. Sorry. So Shiva Jiva Goswami in Laghu Vaishnava Darshan said, O descendant of Dasara, Nanda, thinking highly of you as the son of his friend, will not do it without you. Make Rohini and myself happy, or make Nanda and myself happy. Sing Balaram, observed in playing out of prema for Krishna, was attached to playing. She ordered the other boys to go home. She didn't mention the individual homes of the other boys because she spoke quickly. Seeing the other boys didn't go home because of their affection for Krishna, she falsely called him for a special reason. So that special reason will be spoken in later verses. So thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna.